UndeadBlocks is a free-to-play, kill-to-earn, first-person shooter where you equip your character with powerful weapon NFTs in order to fight against infinite waves of zombies. The full release of the game is coming later this year, and therefore I decided to make a video going through all of the events that have happened so far, and to take a look at the community members that will likely go down in UndeadBlocks history as the early legends of the project. I hope you enjoy. At the end of 2021, UndeadBlocks would show the community what they could bring to the table with the release of their first ever gameplay footage. The video revealed a zombie survival game with no hit markers, an outdated looking user interface, and zombies that would turn completely black after being killed. So it's fair to say that at the time, UndeadBlocks did not look very polished. But the video still showed a functioning gameplay loop way before the project had even minted their first collection. And in the NFT space, it was completely unheard of to have a project that was showcasing a product before asking the community for money. 2 months later, the community received yet another treat when the project decided to share some brand new gameplay on their Discord server. This time the gameplay was looking a lot better. With a cleaner looking user interface and better overall graphics, UndeadBlocks had taken a huge step forward. The community was excited, and this excitement was only increasing as another big event for the project was just around the corner. For the game to function as intended, the player base would need some weapons, and that is what the Genesis collection was gonna deliver. The available weapon packs included the Zombie Killer pack, the Assassin pack, the Survivor pack, and the Amateur pack. Leading up to the mint, the NFT space had been jam-packed with scams, so it was very important for the team to win the trust of the community. But this would be no issue, the team had already committed to the project and were all completely doxxed. This made it almost impossible for the team to run away with the money and attempt a rug pull, as was frequently seen in the space. But even while having the trust of the community, you cannot expect the unexpected. And something quite unexpected would show up on the 24th of March, just 1 minute before the official start of the Genesis mint. And I think I'll let the community give you a hint at what exactly went down. And although the Discord server was not exactly hacked, a link to a fake mint website that ended with .net instead of the official one that ended in .com would be posted in the announcement section of the Discord. The safety of the server had been compromised, and panic would start to spread among the community. Luckily, the team acted quickly and got the security breach shut down in a matter of minutes. Phew! Everyone could breathe a sigh of relief, right? It would seem that the situation was resolved and we could all move on and put this little incident behind us. Right? Well, this unexpected turn of events had turned off some potential minters, and negativity was starting to spread in the Discord chat. This fear and uncertainty ultimately led to people listing the freshly minted weapons below the mint price, and when that happens, people are turned off of minting because then you might as well just buy your weapon off a secondary market like OpenSea for a cheaper price. Many hours later, the initial total supply of 6,000 weapons was still far from getting reached and was sitting around 1,000 weapons minted, and that is when the team decided to make a power move. They reduced the total supply from 6,000 down to 2,500 total NFTs and reduced the minting window from 72 hours down to 24. This quickly turned the tides, and the rest of the 1,500 weapons would be minted not too long thereafter. And with the weapons now placed firmly in the hands of the community, everyone turned their attention towards the upcoming Beta Bootcamp, where people would get to try out the game for themselves and help the team improve it. Only 3 days after the Genesis mint, UndeadBlocks posted an article titled "Introducing the UndeadBlocks Beta Bootcamp program," and in order to be accepted as a beta tester, you had to fill out a form and answer a couple questions. Afterwards, all you could really do would be to cross your fingers and pray that you were lucky enough to get selected as one of the 10 chosen players. On April 1st, the first 10 beta testers would be announced, and the bug reports would start rolling in, because as you would expect, the closed beta was heavily flawed. We immediately saw testers climbing on top of objects that were not meant to be stood upon, jumping out of the map, and even going out of bounds. And all of this was found within just 48 hours of the release of the closed beta. From this point on, 10 more beta testers would get access each week, and in the 3rd week of beta, UndeadBlocks unknowingly chose a beta tester that would take everything to a whole nother level. This is where we'll be introduced to the first of our main characters, introducing the dev's worst nightmare, also known as Killer.
open sesame. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that.
Killer helped discover a majority of the game-breaking bugs, and he absolutely deserves to go down in UndeadBlocks history as one of the early figures. The enrollment in the closed beta would end with another 100 players getting access, which meant that 130 players in total would get to play the closed beta. And while everyone was playing the game, the team was working tirelessly on fixing all of the bugs that were dug up as the game was heading towards the release of the public beta. But before that, do you remember that UndeadBlocks minted 2,500 Genesis packs in total, but they were actually aiming for a minimum of 6,000 weapons in the game? Well, that brings us to the next part of the story. The 4th of May 2022, Undead token went live on Uniswap and on Gate.io. The Undead token would serve as the governance token for UndeadBlocks, and would also be used to obtain weapon packs through the Stake to Mint program, also known as the Apocalypse Collection. There is a lot of information regarding the tokenomics of UndeadBlocks that I will not cover in this video, but if you're interested in reading up on it, this information can be found in the white paper. The Apocalypse Collection includes 3 tiers of weapons: the Rookie Pack, the Commander Pack, and the Veteran Pack. Through staking, you lock your tokens for a number of months, and in return you gain a percentage APY, and you also get the weapon pack of that pool. The Apocalypse Mint is still ongoing as of today, and at the time of this recording, 355 weapons have been minted out of the 3,500 total weapons. And that's a little more than 10%. But the team has stated numerous times that there will be no more than these 6,000 weapons, so the collection will hopefully mint out in the future. And now that the game and the weapons were all sorted, the team thought it was the appropriate time to open the beta to the public. And the next event coming up was something that the community had looked forward to for a long time.